Okay, this is the road to the trailhead.
Video? Video? Sigue, hola. I am about 3 kilometers outside the village of Pita, uphill from Yupa, and everything goes well. That's the valley I'm going to walk up. This is about as far as you can see up valley since I last did this. Barely starting to see the peaks poke through in that V. I don't know if it'll show on here. More to come. Okay, a bit further up the valley now. Current plan is to walk till noon, find a place to camp, and go up high on foot without a heavy pack the next day, then out the same trail. So much higher now. Looking for camp. I just had a sign because you can't see it from here, but there's a big old wall of water coming. Okay, end of day 1 walking. This is where I ended up. Large, it looks like glacial moraine. All I really know at this point is that there's a lake that way in a trail, and there's a lake that way in a trail. You can just see the mountains starting to rise there. I am in what appears to be some kind of old home or shelter, or my best guess is there's lots of cows and cattle in this valley. My guess is they've been doing that for quite some time. And this was where they used to stay up high. Makes a nice little windbreak though. Alright, see you later. Just some short footage of the inside of my tent, only because I think I'm going to be spending some time here. Seems the MO is hike in the morning and sit out the rain in the afternoon, although it's let up a bit. We'll see what it does when we go out for a little walk this afternoon. Weather's taken a bit of a turn for the worst. Kind of falling snow-rain mix right now. I don't know if you can see that. So I'm going back in my tent for a while, which isn't bad because I'm pretty spent from walking all day. Well, 6:30, still in the tent, still raining lightly. It's lightened up. The hard snow has stopped, which is good. And signing off till morning, till we make a decision on what we're going to do. Okay, guys. 6 a.m. Let's see what's going on out there. Fairly sporadic night sleep. Heart thumping up here. But I was in the tent in my bag for about 6 hours before I fell asleep, so I guess that's to be expected. I know. Suspense is killing me too. Let's have a look around. Pretty cloudy still. Nice view on the mountain. Can't quite tell if I can make out the top. Warmed up again last night and melted what little snow fell on the ground. Seems to be the MO. I'm just below the snow line here, or the sticking snow line. Look at that ridge. Whew. Alright guys, good morning. Drink in my hand, which is nice. The mountains are starting to come out a little bit. Peak hiding behind this little ridge in front of me. That chunk of rock and ice. So, I am going to walk up this drainage. I do not have to go over that, don't worry. The path switches back to the right around this ridge. We'll have a look at it before I decide what to do.
Well, some guys working up here. I just learned the path. There's a little saddle just to the left of those two chutes. So, I'm going to go scout what it looks like walking up that ridge line, underneath that peak, and traverse over to the path. And those guys were funny, like, oh, just walk right up, it isn't hard. Alright, check in later. Alright everybody, this is what I came here for. Just to see what those are like. I've got a crazy surprise for you in a second. I'm about the top of the valley I walked up. Hiked up this last part of it's basically glacial runoff. Come up to this ridge where I wanted to take a panoramic. And I look down, and there is a glacial lake. This is the one Florentino and his guys are working on. Look at that color. You can just see the corner of the dam down there. This guy's 3 guys up here working on a dam. It's unstable. Crazy. Okay, not sure what I'm doing from here. I'll check in later. Well, back at the campsite after about a 3.5 hour tramp. Clouds rolled in. I aborted any attempt at the path. It's too dangerous by myself. But I got one heck of a view of those mountains. So I'm going to walk down, camp one more night in the trail, and back to Juarez. Hope you enjoyed. Adios. By the way, that is the path. It's just a 2,000 foot bushwhack straight up. I looked for a route to traverse it, but it doesn't exist. Well, it exists, but it's much harder. So, food for thought. One piece of sad news. My backpacking mug I've been using for probably 20 years bit the radish, probably on the plane flight. I poured soup into it last night, started leaking all over the tent. It was pretty funny. Anyway, I guess that stays in Peru. So I just caught myself looking around thinking, I think The Lord of the Rings could have easily been filmed in Peru. Check out those waterfalls. A lot of those are springs. Okay. I walked all the way out today because I remembered there was a high hotel not too far from the trailhead. But you gotta check out these roads. It rained hard last night, and I see one tire track. I think people walk these all the time.